Hi, everybody. Good morning. As a regular thing and my morning routine, I was climbing up into the mountains up here. And yesterday, I kind of found a very interesting sight. So basically, I happened to find a dead cow up here in the mountains, and within moments, I have seen the vultures descending from the higher mountains to the spot where the dead cow was lying to feed on the cow. But interestingly, what I found as I spent some time witnessing the whole act was that the domesticated dogs from the down side of the valley had also reached the spot to feed on the cow. So it was very interesting to see how two different species of animals and birds were trying to feed on the cow. What I really wanted to touch upon through this video is about the conflict between different species of animals and birds to find food and find their survival, especially given the harsh conditions of these mountains here in winter. Firstly, what I found was there was a conflict between both the vultures and the dogs that had come to feed on the dead cow. So here, first challenge was both the dogs and the vultures had to survive from each other to feed on the cow. So it was kind of a small battle there. And now, again, touching upon the survival of the vulnerable endangered species of vultures. There was also another conflict between the vultures amongst themselves because there were many vultures to feed on just one single dead cow. So this was a very interesting behavior that I had observed yesterday. And as we all know that the survival of endangered species of vultures have already become a very great challenge to keep up with their population and provide the habitat and availability of food for them to grow in numbers. Especially in India, over the past decades, the numbers have drastically gone down by 90%. Now, when you see that the survival of vultures have become a real challenge, even with the less number of vultures that are currently residing up here in the Himalayan range and other parts of India. These kind of incidents, like the conflict between different species of animals and birds, especially not even the wild animals, but conflict between the vultures that really depend upon the dead animals and the domesticated dogs have been a quite challenge to keep up the survival rate of the vultures. So this kind of activity is kind of serious in terms of conservation efforts to deal with the challenges of the vulnerable endangered species of vultures. Now, apart from both the vultures and the dogs, there were also ravens that were trying to take a chance to feed on the dead cow. But as these ravens are not so strong and powerful as vultures and the dogs to tear the meat, They were waiting up for their chance after these vultures and the dogs have fed, to again see if they can find some food and survival for themselves from this dead cow. I'm actually sitting at the same site again today, and right now watching at the dogs which have come again today to feed on the remnants and the leftovers from yesterday. So it is quite a scene about how the wildlife and both the domestic dogs are trying to find food for their survival here up in the mountains. Thank you.